feeling it, brother?
I am more than feeling it.
You feeling it, Armando?
I have transmogrified.
Transmogrified. Wait, what?
Yes.
Whoa.
Hello, brother Don.
Welcome
to the LeafCast.
Wow.
A first-time reader show based on the epic fantasy series, The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan.
Jesus.
My name is Sigmund Freud, and I am currently bathing with 3 naked women in a pool of warm lake liquid, and
I am Sigmund Freud's brother, Dan. And should I allow you to be unfaithful to me even in your dreams, Sigmund? You know what? What a coincidence that you would be Sigmund and I would have a dream reference.
We did not plan this, but I knew we were going there because I am Sigmund Freud from Austria. My Austrian accent is a cross of Arnold Schwarzenegger and my Spanish I've learned for 8 years in school.
In
school.
Well, Donka, my friend.
Bitter. Speaking of bitter, let's bring in our guests.
Are they bitter? Bring in our bitter guests, would you, Ryan? So Sigmund, I dream of my sister all the. Okay.
Yo.
Oh. Wait. And
hello.
Lived until tomorrow. Hey, welcome, guys.
Hello.
I gotta.
Hello.
Dagger.
I swear I just heard Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonating Fat Bastard. What was that about?
Do you want some of this?
That was like the worst Austrian accent I've ever heard.
It was top as far as
top notch, Ryan. Top notch.
I give you a B+ for effort for sure.
Donka?
Top notch bad day.
We'll see how chat wants likes.
What's wrong with my book cover?
It's the wrong book.
So as MaTsDaGger did mention, we are on our Discord. If you want to see what our gorgeous mugs look like in the flesh per se, go ahead and jump into the video chat. We're all hanging out there as well. So.
Gorgeous mugs.
And get in before it becomes a Patreon exclusive, I tell you.
Yeah. It's sweeping the nation.
It's sweeping. It is a Roomba of countries right now.
It is sweeping the nation.
Oh, man, you got the wheeze laugh already, then.
Patriotic. It's not patriotic. It's patriotic.
Yeah, patriotic.
So, guys, I did some math here, and it looks like we only have, 3 more
Dude, we have
episodes?
5 chapters left until the end?
We have this.
Which I was like, why don't we read fucking 4 this week?
And then we have 2 more shows. We have 2 more shows of 3 chapters.
No, I think we only have 5 chapters left.
Come on.
Let's do some math.
52
to
50.
Come on, everybody.
No, we have 52 to 58. We have 6 chapters.
Whoa, math.
Josh,
look at me.
Now everyone's wrong. I'm glad.
No, I was right. I was right, Ryan. I did math.
No, we have 7 chapters left. Sorry, we have 7.
You said
52, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
Yeah,
so we need 1 show of 4 in one show of 3. But I was like, why didn't we read 4 this time?
No, we could do 3 shows.
Well,
of
because
2.
actually, I considered it. The next one is called Need, and it is it's a little
Naive
long.
still.
Yeah,
Right.
it is a continuation, but it was a
Yeah.
longer word count. Then we would have had a shorter. I mean, it's broken up pretty appropriately. It's
Some
about
chapters
50,
are
40, 40
vestigial. You
or
can't.
something. As far as page number, I was going by page number,
I don't
guys.
think you know what vestigial means, Ryan.
Fuck you.
Ryan's like,
Yeah,
if I did, I would.
I
tell
swear
you.
my vocabulary is huge. I
it's-
just don't know what the
it's
words
right-
mean.
Guys, it's right by the clitoris.
The vestigial,
Yes,
is it above or below?
it's adjacent.
It's next to it. It's
My
parallel.
hero.
That's
Now we're getting incorrect anatomy lessons.
Well, I mean, if you want
more
to call
anatomy
me
lessons.
out, I'm gonna like take that and knock it out of the ballpark, ladies and gentlemen. This is the LeafCast.
Foul ball!
We are.
Hello, Kay Sasara.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Noted.
It's hard to say.
Kay
But
Sasara.
Just for today.
Are you gonna? Is that a new persona? Are
No.
we-
Is that
Okay.
is that a Patreon only thing?
It's a, yeah.
Patreon
If you want to go to Discord, you'll see what the Sasara is all about.
thing.
Oh my gosh, Todd, we miss you. We love you.
What's up, Todrick?
No, you can't come in here with just sup all. We need to know exactly why you're not here.
I bet you he's munching green
Well, I mean,
balls.
like he's been kind of hitting that trope for a while. I want to see something new, right? Come on, you're feeling me. Come on, Todd.
I think everyone.
Come
wants
on.
to
All
be
you're doing is sitting there. You have time. Come up with a new reason why you're not here.
Yeah, come on.
At
Yeah,
least
come on,
jump
Todd.
Discord, Todd. Everyone wants to see you do the Sasara.
I agree.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what the song is in my head? Whatever Lola
God,
wants.
I
Lola
dream of
gets.
Genie.
Nope. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets.
All
Do you
right,
know
yeah,
that
so
Come on, everyone in Discord,
Is
chat.
that I dream of you?
Whatever Lola wants. Lola gets. Da-na-na.
I don't know.
Together.
Oh, yes, keep going.
That's my Cesar. Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
your Sasara?
Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
No, you're going full Sasara.
Well, no, that was the only quarter.
Hold
Cesar.
back, brother Dan. Hold back.
Am
We
I
have
out?
we have to monetize that.
Here's
One
part
quarter
of the
Cesara.
Cesara is.
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh no. What happened?
Yeah, no, I walked with my booty. Part of it.
I thought that was plowing the field.
That was plowing the field. I was collecting corn. Gross.
All right. I see a
Gross.
sin end reference. Is she asking us if we're drunk?
Sinan, no, you know what? I have red wine.
No. Did you just see Dan? Hello. Right.
Oh no, I didn't see. No, but no.
No,
It's
I'm
never
asking
too
Sid.
early when Ryan's on the show.
Sinan, you own the patent. No one can ever give a drunk check but you.
Right.
That is true.
We ignore all drunk checks. People try, and I say no. We wait. It's like it's so tempting. There's probably maybe 10 drunk checks. I say no, and then finally when Sinan comes in, boom.
Yeah,
post
you're
it
like
live.
spam. Oh, there's
Yeah,
Sinan.
post it live. Yeah, everyone gets blocked. Everyone gets kicked
But
out.
Ryan,
What?
and Sinan, we do have quite a few drinking obligations. So I do hope that you guys have full goblets.
Yeah. Are you guys ready? I'm
We're
gobbling
ready.
in.
Guys, we're jumping into a chapter called Cold Rocks Hold. It has the Aiel.
I didn't make a Cold Rocks hold tonight. I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm cold.
shit.
That was the name of my drink. I forgot, but now I remember.
Okay.
Cold Rocks Hold. I love it. What did it consist of?
That was the bourbon
That's
whiskey.
the name of the drink that you made?
Yeah, bourbon whiskey, Pimm's, bitters, ginger ale.
It sounds about right.
All right, normally I would wait for a super chat to answer questions such like this, but let's get into it. Do puppets get pleasure from having a hand up their bums?
Well, I will say I will answer this in a two-part thing. I will say yes. I will also say this hand of this puppet is in its back. So take that as you will.
I think the more formidable question is, does the hand receive pleasure from being within the puppet?
Does it?
Ooh. It's Schrodinger's hand.
Yes. Hey, I'm an attentive lover.
There's a reason why they asked for a break at 1 hour in. I'll tell you that.
So we can't handle all this pleasure.
So much hand pleasure.
Yeah.
Too much hand pleasure. Oh God, I need a break. So guys, this buckler and spears is, I have seen this on people's bodies. This is probably one of the more popular Wheel of Time tattoos.
Show it.
I don't have it, but I think Andrew has one. I think I've seen a couple online. I think Jake Jacomi, I think he has one. Yeah, Wheel of Time tattoos are a thing, and this icon.
No, you don't have the book. Can you show it, Lumen?
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Show it to the
Lumen.
I'm like, no, I don't have the tattoo.
You beautiful human.
There it is.
Cool. Nice. Thank you so
man,
much. And that is amazing, Dan.
What if we got that on our foreheads?
So that's common.
Lumen, you are exceptional. So you are one of the only people that can actually call people exceptions. So yeah, I will accept your.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you very much.
Exactly. If you're not exceptional and you're calling us exceptional, we're exceptional.
Yeah,
like,
gosh, I'm blushing. You can't tell because felt don't blush, but I'm blushing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blushing.
Josh is blushing for a different reason.
I'm getting a migraine, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh is not unhappy
From the
today.
pips that you put in the fucking drink.
He's like, yeah.
All right.
Hey, Josh, guess what? Drinking obligation. Just go.
Just
Drink.
go.
First sentence.
Just do
For
it.
your headache.
Just do it.
Browning.
A mile ahead stood a tight cluster of tall, sheer-sided butts, or perhaps one huge butt broken by fissures.
I did do that. One huge butt broken by fissures.
I mean,
is
that
a drinking
deserves-
obligation.
Definitely a drinking obligation.
That deserves a opening.
Love it.
That could be that butt rock that that the three folds are referring to. Maybe that's the butt, the one huge butt.
Unfortunately, the technical term is a butte.
All right. Speaking of butt rock, Andrew the Bard. Andrew the Bard of Time dropped a. Hey, yeah. Andrew the Bard of Time dropped a video today.
You don't like being interrupted?
You know, I
know, Josh, right?
I dish it, I take it. I dish it, I take it. I'm more of a bottom than a top. You can't
He
see
scolds,
take
though.
it from the show. But yeah, Andrew the Bard of Time made a video. I just want to make good content. I'll stop.
Andrew the Bard of Time dropped a video
called Butt Rock, and it is great. I just want to point that out. He's our friend.
Bravo, Andrew, Bard of Time.
I love Andrew.
I do love Andrew. I like.
Sorry, what's going on here?
That I
yes.
Oh, look at wow.
Stuff.
All right, just.
Okay.
Josh is a little sassy.
We got breaking news. We got to answer this question. Who's my top? Is it fucking Goliath? All right. Hey, I am.
Fucking Goliath.
Sorry. I don't. Yeah. Well, let's get on Discord. We'll talk about that. But back to CNN. We love you. I hope to meet you in person someday. We're gonna be at WatCon.
CNN just.
We will seriously hang the fuck out with you at WatCon if you come there.
CNN, jump on Discord, baby.
I know. We want to see your face.
Get on Discord, baby.
You want to see who we
are? Cheers to CNN.
All right. Yeah. Glenn.
All right, we're 20 minutes in.
Of course.
Yeah. Shall we get into this?
No,
Cold Rock's Hold.
But yes, we should talk about the book.
Yeah, let's go. This is a direct continuation from the last chapter. They pull up. There's just huge butts with fissures. Buttes. Look at them buttes. Now that's a butte. Now that's a rock.
That's
that
a
one's
butte.
butte.
Yeah.
He pulls the Avienda up on his board.
It's an oldie but a beauty.
It's
You know what?
All right.
When the Trollocs come, it's Beauty and the Beast.
All right. All right.
Come on, guys. Let me derail myself for an extra 3 minutes.
How's your headache now, Josh?
All right. You want to know what the first thing I noticed about this chapter was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you. Okay.
They're with
the
us.
first thing I have highlighted is Ran leaned down to offer a hand to Avienda. I don't know why.
All right. You're right.
When she shook her head, he said, if they are going to be making all that noise, they won't be able to hear you down there. So basically, he was just like coming on to her, It's how I took it. Like, hey, get on my horse.
He's all, come on up. Yeah. Well,
I won't be able to hear what you're saying.
And so that's the thing with the Cold Rock's Hold is that you have to make noise coming in. Otherwise, they think you're sneaking in.
Which is so funny.
All these Aiel are just like,
yeah.
Just fucking screaming, and he's like, "Hey, Avi, I can't hear you, baby. Come on up here."
If the horse ain't a knocking, then don't come a rocking.
Yeah. But these people are just going nuts, though. They're just like, "Yay!"
Yes.
Because it's custom.
All right, fucking Kevin Northcutt. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Kevin, read the books and join the show, you mother.
Kevin's got a great view.
Yeah, right?
All that drumming.
No one.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, it's all the glutes to the butte.
Kevin, the second drummer besides our friend Todd in the band Depth Charge Revolt. You guys?
Yeah, I miss playing with you, Kevin. It's been too long.
Oh yeah, and has done live versions with Homunculus Rex.
Yeah. Honorary member. Like, if we're a society, basically, we're not a band. We're like a society. Like the.
We love you, Kevin.
It's more like an open relationship, Ryan.
Okay, that's better. I'm like,
There you go.
who
like
are
that.
the fucking people I want? Okay, I'll come back to that.
Yeah,
word.
Ryan, it's polyrhythmamory. Thank you. I cannot do any better than that. I should probably leave.
All right.
Yeah, you should just get off the show. Take over, Ryan.
Yeah.
All right.
Dan's finished for the night.
All right.
Mic drop done.
How about some free love Mason Emery?
Yeah. Okay. He's never.
All right, I got to save you from that bullshit. God damn it, Ryan. You had one job.
Which is what? To make you. Yeah, my job is to make you sound smart and funny, and you are both those. It's to such an extent. You're like the Michael Jordan of this show, Dan. I'm just a Scottie Pippen trying to play
I was about to say,
defense.
you're the Scottie Pippen, exactly.
Yeah,
Or the Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, you're
You
the
guys
Dennis
make sure
Rodman.
you go get your brother Dan's, the Air brother Dan's. They
Shut
make you jump high, and their logo is a puppet going.
All right, wait. Instead of Air Jordans, it's Air Brother Dan's.
Okay,
Air
you
dance.
got 3
That's-
hearts from Mistress Dovie, so I think you've succeeded.
All right, how's it? Oh yeah, and snap. Wait, full screenshot. 1, 2, 3, go. Nice. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks.
Done.
All right, well done. I love photo shoots in the middle of our show, Ryan.
Dan, fix
the
the
best.
show. Go back to.
Fabulous.
Help me out.
This? No.
Just bring us all together.
There we go.
Thank you, man.
There
Yeah.
All right. So everyone pulls into the Cold Rock's Hold. The Cold Rock's Hold is much bigger than it looks. There's just a little slit in the wall, but it opens up like enormously inside. Remind you of anything? Anyways, inside there are like houses that remind me of like Arizona or New Mexico. They have like those pueblos that like these houses are kind of built into the rock, it seems. I believe I'm a puppet. Look at my tie.
Look at my tongue. You're so proud.
Right, you're so funny. That's so fucking good.
Good.
All right, that's the air. That's got to be on our ribbons if we get badges, kind of thing.
Yeah.
We got
All right. Yeah, but I'll put like a 0 behind the 14 so it looks like 140 people are watching.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Right?
Speaking of which, hey, let's get some fucking people in here. Tweet it out.
I know,
Get
seriously.
some friends.
But these 14 are my favorite 14. So,
Like, what can we offer if we get more people in here?
I know. Good point. Get your children's grandchildren.
yeah, I'm pretty hippie with the puppet. Well, it all started because I started pretending my foot was a penis at certain times, and it was hard to do with a shoe. So I just
All right, yeah. So maybe if you stick around for the second half, we might see foot penis action.
maybe.
Look at that teaser.
maybe.
You might see penis
Look at
action.
They get into Cold Rock's hold. It is bigger than it seems. Out comes Leanne. Leanne is the roof mistress of the Cold Rock's hold.
It is bigger than
Rourke
it seems.
says, "Hey, do I have leave?" He says, "Quote:
I love that they're growing pomegranates and corn, and Round doesn't know what they are.
Okay, so is that what your interpretation of that red?
Yeah, that was my
apple-like thing
interpretation.
was?
Yeah, rounded fruits too red and shiny for apples, growing on low pale leaf bushes, and straight broadleaf stalks lined with long, fat, yellow tasseled sprouts. Sure sounds like corn. And I'm assuming pomegranate, given that it's a pale leaf plant with super shiny things that are about the size of an apple, but more oblong.
More
Maybe they're big cherries. I'm just
I
kidding.
don't think cherries would grow in the desert like that, but pomegranates would.
Yeah.
Cherries are more like a mountain thing.
And
What?
it even comments that Rand as a farmer kind of notices.
Is interested. Yeah, it's like his farm brain kicks in.
There's also different kinds of chickens. It says chickens ran loose, redder than those he knew, and some strange sort of fowl, larger and speckled gray. So yeah, he has an eye for this because he's a village boy. He's like, oh yeah, there's chickens, but those are weird chickens. Oh yeah, there's shit growing, but that's weird shit. And out comes Leanne, the mistress of Cold Rock's hold. Roof mistress, rather. Sorry. Ruark is the first to say, quote, I ask leave to enter your hold, roof mistress. And she says, you had my leave, clan chief. Shade of my heart, you will always have my leave. And everyone went, ooh. If it was in 4th grade, it would have.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, why 4th grade?
Well, I don't know. That's
Very specific. I just want to challenge you.
4th grade. Woo. So, okay. Rourke has a couple wives.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. I have not muted this somehow, or somebody's not muted, so I'm going to turn this volume down.
Mute. Dang.
Discord.
Dang, Discord. Get on it.
I will not be able to leave it on.
That's
But-
right. Well, that's-
Or hold it up, because I'm just really bad at that, apparently. Sorry. So, what up?
So
What-
Rourke has a couple wives, and they are sister wives. They seem to, yeah. Let's fucking turn that shit off.
Can you please all mute? Oh my gosh! How did
Yeah,
that,
well, come on,
how do I
guys.
make that happen? I'm gonna have
You
to
gotta
like-
mute your
Want to
phone.
hang out with y'all, but yeah, this is a distraction. Josh,
Yes.
polyamory. within the IO. And not only is it polyamory, it's like it took them fucking 13 days to get to this place. How many wives does Ruark just have scattered across the waste? Is it like every time he walks 4 or 5 days, he has a new fucking wife?
I don't know.
What's up? What's up with this?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. Josh?
So I don't understand the question. How many wives? You're saying like
they won for 13 days, and suddenly Ruark is meeting a second wife.
All right, so you're assuming that it just happened? Like, what's your question there?
I'm wondering how many other wives there may possibly be scattered across the waste. Is this the only two he has?
Okay.
I mean, Ryan.
I don't know
the
answer to that question, but it was interesting that this man had 2 wives at all, which that was pretty cool because I thought that, like, also Rand spoke a lot about Elaine and Avienda and Min again. He referenced all 3 of them again, which was one of the things that, like, that he's done that before, and so now he's doing that again and then again, and so it just seems more likely that maybe he will end up also with I don't know, multiple wives. It was interesting that there was a man that had multiple wives. So
well, yeah, well, but also like let's get to Dan.
I don't remember seeing that before. Anyway,
so but
I think
go on, Josh. Yeah,
go ahead, Ryan. Sorry.
No, I want your I'll follow you.
Well, I just think that I mean, there's a few reasons for polygamy within ancient societies, right? You have like political marriages, you have other things, but in our case with Aiel, I think the women, since the women ask the men to marry them, one way to structure a non-violent and harmonious solution to 2 women wanting the same thing who are friends, which is what we saw with Baal and Chiad, right? Is to marry the same man. That could be done for political reasons. It could also be done for social reasons. It could be done for economic reasons. But presumably in this case, I think they were friends. And so as whatever type of sister they are, rather than having a dispute, they just engaged in polygamy.
Okay.
They're referred to as sister wives is the term that they share.
But what kind of sisters were they? Were they first sisters before that? There's like Baal and Chiad are a type of sister, even though they're maidens of the spear, and they take the same man and they won't be separated.
But so what does it mean to be sister? So there's a comment at one point in these chapters where it's noted that the sister wives are looking at each other equally as they are looking at Ruark.
Well, that's how Rand interprets it, but
okay, given, but like
they're all into it, right?
But like, so it like one can interpret that as like they're in a bisexual relationship with a man, like a polygamous. Bisexual relationship.
I mean, so why does that really doesn't matter?
Well, it matters to a lot of people who are analyzing these novels looking for identity politics.
Right, in Florida it may matter, my friend.
It's huge. Like these subtle distinctions are being debated upon, and divisions are like well, set.
Let me ask our first time readers. So we have seen that Amos. Ruark is part of the same thing that Amos is in. However, 2 weeks away is Leanne, who he is also married to. Can we assume that Leanne has her own husband there, or does she just the maiden in the tower until Ruark and that dick comes around?
Sorry, I didn't follow that at all.
I'm like, what?
I don't know.
Does Leanne also have? Does Ruark have a husband brother or brother husband?
Not that we've heard
Like
of.
a sister wife. Yeah, like
not that we know of.
right.
Okay,
I mean,
So I guess the question is, do you
Does it go
predict
both
that
ways?
to happen? Do you predict that to be the case going forward?
yeah. Do we think it goes both ways? Do we think? I mean, Leanne.
I don't think
So-
it does. I think in this case, because the Aiel is a matriarchal directed marriage society, that this emerges as a social byproduct of that.
We're like, oh, because women are so
Although
powerful.
there could be political reasons for
That's interesting because the
women,
idea.
woman to have multiple husbands too. I wouldn't rule it out, but we haven't
that's
seen
funny.
any
Like,
indication of that.
you would the assumption would be a matriarchal society would include one woman having many husbands. Her Monday, her Tuesday, her Wednesday.
Well, we're just seeing polyamory in general, so I'm wondering if it goes both ways. I mean, I guess is my the basic question. I mean, Leanne
I
lives
hear you, but
2
I
weeks
don't.
away.
I don't
2
know
weeks
that it
away from her husband. You know, that's like having a husband in Australia.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that happens. I hadn't thought about it in that way. I honestly didn't spend that much time thinking about if
No,
it's going to go
No, I
the
dig
other way.
That's my job.
I
That's my job.
had other things highlighted.
so how about
I wasn't focused on that so much.
how about this? What are your thoughts on it being? How did you feel when you learned that he had 2 wives and you watched Rand having to like hide his shock? He was like, oh, and then he caught himself. He's like, oh, I'm cool. What did you?
We
What
already
were
knew
you
that.
thinking? Huh?
We already knew that.
This
That he
did
had
not
2
feel
wives.
shocking to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was
not me either.
underwhelmed by that aspect of the book. Honestly, it just felt like a normal thing, and then I was more like, oh my goodness, this is just kind of interesting how much power the Roof Mistress has the moose.
Correct.
Mistress.
Good.
Yes.
Great
Like that
segue, Kay.
interesting to me is like the power dynamic is pretty incredible there, because I mean that's what I highlighted was
Yeah.
like Roof Mistress. I asked Leave to come. I mean the whole dynamic like
All right.
you don't get to move on if
You want?
don't
Feel free to read the
right-
quote.
or
We love
ask
it.
the right question even right so.
Right, and
The one,
in
like,
fact,
gasped
it's
and
even
held her breath when after Rand asked the wrong question, right? Correct?
right.
I mean-
so, I mean, and in
You
fact,
can think about it this way too. They're a warlike society with a bunch of warriors, and men go out and fight in battles all the time and could easily die. So it makes sense for a woman to have multiple male partners, or vice versa, multiple women partners of one male, so that they can reproduce more efficiently without the risk of a warrior dying and not being able to produce children for the tribe.
when we think of the IO, do we think of a 50-50 gender split?
Or I think it's more men than women.
Wait. So Josh, so if a guy is married to one chick, like in this era, in this age, and he's just like not knocking her up in time, like, or in the right amount of time, he just like has to get another wife or like multiple wives. Maybe is that maybe the theory? Like, I know.
Oh no, I like that. So yeah.
Wives, because if I don't, then I may not have any kids at all, and I need a lot.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you, Kay. Yeah, I like that idea. So what do you think about that, Josh?
That wasn't what I was thinking, but yeah, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
I'm more attached to the idea of the violence and like the Jaito. Like
The violence.
The violence or
Sexy.
the toe, right? Like either way,
Ooh,
a male,
the toe.
someone could be removed from Aiel society in a way that leaves that tribe sept unable to reproduce efficiently. Whether that's because their men were killed in battle, or are far away like Ruark is, right? I mean,
they just all have to be cool with people fucking each other, more or less. But it seems that it's more ceremonial. That there are commitments. There's just more than one.
I mean, on that topic, like, do you think that their lifespan is shorter in this age than it is in like the third? Wait, which one?
No,
Third?
We're in the third age in the
First age? Which one?
oh, this is reminding me of something that we talked about at the end of last show.
Great
too,
question. Jesus.
I don't know about with the Aiel, but the Aes Sedai and what we were talking about with the kind of like changing of their face and swan and all of that, right? Like the agelessness that comes with it. The oaths seem to take away the Aes Sedai's ability to live as long. We learned that Aes Sedai, like thousands of years ago, lived for thousands of years, or 1,000 years, and now they only live a few hundred years since the breaking.
Yeah.
One way to think about that is because of the three oaths themselves taking away part of their ability to have longevity of life.
Mm-hmm.
This is something I was thinking about after our last show. Not to bring it up now, but
Interesting.
Okay. Why would that make that happen? Tell me about this.
Well, I mean,
Well,
that doesn't make any sense. Like, how would that happen? But that does make sense as far as like,
it's just something we learned that the current Aes Sedai,
everyone, then maybe it's a shorter lifespan.
they don't live as long as they used to since the breaking, and since they were put underneath the three oaths to protect the world at large and ensure that the White Tower is a proper servant to the rest of humankind, however you want to phrase it. So I don't know about the Aiel though. Like, what is their lifespan like? I would imagine anyone who can channel has a longer lifespan. So maybe wise women live an extended amount of time. So is Ruark been their only?
I'm sorry, like
longer than an Aes Sedai would in the present age currently. Maybe as long as an Aes Sedai used to prior to the taking of the oaths. That was what reminded me of this.
So do you think the same thing about the Shan-Chan that can channel and the sea folk that can channel?
I imagine that
they're living hundreds of years?
That the Daman do not live as long because they're chained. And I imagine that takes away that ability. They're more like meek as opposed to ageless. That agelessness that we hear described, I'm thinking that comes with the one power is what gives them the extended lifespan. And you don't see that in the Daman.
But the the Damani can't channel, right? It's the Soldan.
No, both of them can channel is what we've learned.
Do we see that agelessness in the Aiel wise women?
We do, yeah.
Do we?
Hey,
yeah.
Okay.
To some degree.
What are we, Dan?
Okay. No, I'm just making sure. I'm just asking. I mean, okay.
Yeah. I love this idea, Josh. I think, that's thank you.
Something we'll have to read and find out. I don't know. Obviously,
always,
it's just something I was thinking about.
Always, but the idea that you're like putting that together is really pretty cool. That's super. I think people who are hearing this are going to be like, oh wow.
Hey Josh, it's okay to smile.
I know, yeah. Sometimes it's okay. Josh,
Kay's like some construction worker. She's like, you know what, Josh, you look a lot prettier when you smile. Why don't you give me a smile? Why don't you? Yeah, you know what? There you go.
Attaboy.
Look at that. Also,
all right, you're gonna make millions.
Just gonna say, like, people or somebody said, they want your beanie off for like 30 seconds or 30 minutes or something, or no, for 30 people on Discord or something, and that was funny. So, you're wanted, Josh.
The
People
money.
want you to strip down.
All right, yeah.
Beautiful self.
Tease that.
Tease it,
Maybe
baby.
one day.
Your head and your smile.
If there's a special show, perhaps we'll get a beanieless Josh one day. But I'm not asking for it, and people shouldn't expect it. But maybe.
Never know.
Never know. This is the joy of life. Let's jump back in. So, Leia.
Dan, real quick. I've seen it.
Right? So
Yeah.
am I.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
The
Just
top of
saying.
his head.
I don't kiss and tell, so I won't say a word, Josh. I'm your ride or die, baby.
Yeah, Josh is pure click candy.
Click candy.
And we just gotta get
Candy.
Josh his face on the. I swore I wasn't gonna call you anything like that tonight, but just get his beautiful face on the thumbnail right there. Just him.
Just. So
All right.
into the hold they go. Rourke says, "Can I have leave?" She says, "Sure, you fuck me. Of course you can come in."
All right, we gotta address this, Dan. This is they're calling Josh out. BR is asking you, Josh, are you a man of honor, or would you cheat at trivia?
VR, how dare you?
I know.
How dare you?
Yeah.
We have a
I know. Josh will not live with himself if he cheated at
all right.
anything.
So Benjamin Reno, since
See
you
that bed right there? He would see if he cheated in trivia, he'd sleep on the floor.
Since you mentioned it, BR, I actually went to pub trivia. It was my
Good night,
daughter's-
KJ. We
Good
like
night, Sarah John.
We love you. We already miss
good night.
you.
It was my daughter's. We had a birthday celebration for her because my wife's going to be out of town during her actual birthday. So we did have dinner here, and then we went to pub trivia. I played the first game and left because I had a show. They played the second game. First game, we came in third.
Yeah, they're happy you left. All right, hey, real quick, KJ, please just keep the show on mute. Don't turn on the feed.
Right,
turn
you
on the feed.
interviewed. All right. I had a heartfelt story right there. and you're
You
like,
came in third. Yeah, I want to save you.
Fuck
Like, yeah, that was
fuck
like
you.
there's so much build up to third.
We got in third, but it was her birthday, so we got
Oh my
a
God.
little bonus prize for her.
I almost wish you just lied
No, we came in
for
third.
the
I
for
don't
the
know.
show. Damn,
Third is good.
All right.
Third out of like.
So anyways,
I'm kidding. No,
So
I don't
how?
that's
It's okay. How do you, getting back to the Aiel and the relationships,
Josh,
so how
okay.
do the Maidens of the Spear interact with all of this, right? Because there's some portion of women who rescind relationships, marital anyhow, in lieu of battle. So how does that then fit into this
Blue of
puzzle?
battle? Wait, I'm sorry. Well,
The Maidens
One
of the
more.
Spear don't marry,
Uh-huh.
don't have children.
And they just fight.
They have sex, presumably, but not. They don't marry. They don't have children. They don't participate in the reproductive component of the society while they're maidens. If they do, then they have to leave and aren't allowed to return for some amount of time, or maybe ever.
No,
So
So how does
happened-
that fit into the puzzle of all this?
Josh,
of the
actually,
polygamy?
let me clarify. When a maiden has a baby, what happens is the baby
They give it away, right?
and passed around, so they don't know whose baby
Right.
is who.
Right.
Yeah, so you know.
Or they leave and become, people who have babies, presumably.
Or they
They become breeders.
become breeders.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
so like,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
yeah,
Sorry.
Jill or like a wise
a good
one
song,
would
man.
become
Thank
like
you.
a wet nurse or a
Right.
person that gives a surrogate. Is that what you're saying?
So the fact that there are the Maiden of the Spear would maybe seem to imply that there are more women than men, and the polygamy as well. I mean, if men are dying in battle, then there might be more women proportionally than there are men because of that. And therefore, there's less men to go around. Therefore, multiple wives makes more sense. I was thinking about it the other way around at first, but maybe that
have more women than men in our society as well, because
already,
there are just more women than men, but we don't. But we don't necessarily have.
Imagine if you layered many years of war and like stuff on top of that.
Well, I mean, the question is, are there more?
Strip down a bunch of the stuff that we currently have that may have been more like the other age, which I always get them mixed up. So, the other one.
The awesome age.
Huh?
The awesome
the
age.
Awesome age, yeah.
Prior to the breaking, you mean?
Age that we're kind of in, then maybe that does make sense, because it's more of like I don't know, just not like I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, that's a crazy question.
It's a weird thought. It's an interesting thought. I hadn't gone there with any of this, so there you have it.
Okay. Well, let's we're running behind here. We've only gone through like 4 pages, so they get sold.
Yeah.
She says, "Rourke, yeah, you can come in. Yeah, I love you."
High five.
Another person says, "Can I answer?"
Dap it up. Yeah. High five. Dap it up. High five. Dap it up.
Bump, bump. Much love. Much love.
Yeah. Boom, boom.
Cooling it's like, "Hey, can I come in?" And she's like, she says, "You have my leave to step beneath my roof. Water and shade will be found for you." And everyone was like, "Oh snap!" Because that's like how they greet a beggar. Normally they say, "My water and shade is yours," or whatever, something like that. They're like, "Yeah, we'll find you water and shade. Yeah, you can hang out."
So this is like Kanye trying to get into like the hippest club, and they're like, "Well, we'll let you go in the back and eat in the kitchen."
Right, and Couladin's like, "You know who I am?
Yeah, I'm the Yeezy.
You know who I am?
I made your Twisted Dark Fantasy."
Well, you know what? Which he has a point. That's a good one.
I mean that should
No,
get me in.
I'm not a big fan of Twisted Dark Fantasy. I'm on board with.
But so I mean, Couladin probably is not that good of a musician.
Maybe. And then Rand asks, Couladin storms off. He's like, fine. And then leaves. Rand asks, he doesn't ask correctly, but it's like, but Leanne says such modesty is becoming in a man. Men seldom know where to find it. The Karakan has leave to enter my hold for the chief of chiefs. There is ever water and shade at Cold Rocks. Then Moraine comes in and says, "Hey, can I come in?" And they're like, "Yeah, you're the best." Rand gives Leanne a gift. Mac gives Leanne a gift. Moraine goes to give Leanne a gift, and she's like, No. Just you being here is a gift enough. We used to serve the IO.
We did pass one thing I have to point out related to the land fear, my land fear theory.
Yes.
This is Rand's point of view. He says everyone warns him about Couladin again, and he says he isn't the one I have to worry about. His dangers were not Aiel. Moiraine to one side and Landfair to the other. How could I have more danger than that? It just seems like maybe more true than he realizes it is.
So wait, like Moraine's water,
such a little like sneaky.
So wait, if Moraine's water and Landfair's what?
The moon.
Yeah.
Okay. The tides.
Got all the little moons in her hair.
There is a
Moiraine is ice. Moiraine is ice, not water.
Okay, specifically ice.
Yeah, she's always described as ice or like.
Okay, I remember you. Okay, I remember you saying cold
consistent
water.
through every book. Yeah.
Not even like a slushy. Just like it has to be ice.
Solid.
And people will compare and say his hair was even
Solid,
colder.
baby.
Yeah.
Sorry, we can keep going. I just wanted
I'm
to
sorry.
point that out.
I want to make a fucking like make a sample of that, Josh. Solid, baby. That was amazing.
Rock hard. Ice.
Leanne says the phrase, quote, come beneath my roof.
All right, drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Is this Cold Rocks?
This
Soft.
is the Cold Rocks,
Earlier
baby.
we missed, I think,
Cold Rocks hard is a.
Did you hear me?
I'm sorry. Say it again, sweetie.
Earlier, I think we missed fingering his spear.
We totally did.
Okay, fingering
Matt
spear.
certainly felt it too.
Oh my
Fingering
God.
his spear and
Yeah,
half
yeah.
trying to see what the mass of Aiel was doing.
Yeah, the mass of Aiel. Yeah, Jesus, fingering
there
a
we go.
mass in one sentence. Yep.
All right, so
Thank you.
Moraine is treated better than Rand. It says, quote, it was an indication of the relative importance of the Karkaron and an Aes Sedai.
Yeah, so this is a great paragraph too. As you wish, Moraine said, returning the flask to her belt pouch. She was icily serene in blue silk, her pale cloak turned back. Your threefold land will surely see more Aes Sedai. We've never had reason to come before.
All right, drink.
Icily come, and then again, everyone looks at her like she's a fucking dog
All right, well,
in their cat hold.
I like to think I only icily come.
I think
Not heatedly.
I
No.
hated
Like an ice dragon. I come. I've been playing Elden Ring. I've been sorry.
Too much Elden Ring.
So
Right over here.
Rand kind of is like, I don't know why the fuck you hate me.
You missed my eye.
Yeah. It would
and
have
he's
killed
like-
you if it hit your eye. Sorry. Sorry, Dan. Brother Dan. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah.
Jesus,
That's all right.
rewind.
There was just a low-hanging fruit joke there that we had to
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, go for
address.
it. Go for it. No.
Josh is like timing is slower than we're used to. All right, we're good.
All right.
All right,
So
thank you.
they all hang out. There's Pipe and Aiel talk. Let's pack some bowls and talk some Aiel, right?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Been there, done that, Dan.
apparently the Aiel, they're all coming. There's fucking
They're-
12 of them coming total. But it's gonna
Well, I'm
take.
sorry.
about-
Are we drinking? What's happening, Dan?
No.
Are they arriving or coming?
They're coming.
Jesus,
They're voyaging.
I'm
They're
concerned.
traveling. They'll be.
Well-
They will be arriving in about a month. And Rand's like, fuck, a month. Fuck, this is bad. This is not good.
I got collagen on my dick.
I got coolant on my dick.
It's fucking hot. I don't want to be here. Avienda is totally being a real bitch. She's hard on me. She's correcting me. Everything I do wrong is like reflecting on her, so she's super bitchy.
Well, here's something I want to point out. So Rand asked Rourke straight up, how many will resist Rourke or oppose me? You have hinted, but you've never said for sure. I cannot be sure of it, the clan chief replied around his pipe stem. When you show the dragons, they will know you. There's no way to imitate the dragon's Iridian. Had Moraine's eyes flickered? You are the one prophesied. Prophesied. I will support you and Bruan certainly, and blah, 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 and others. Blah. So, they are still not certain that every clan is going to necessarily rally around Rand. He has the markings. He has the two dragons. Boom, Boom.
Boom. Yeah, you're right.
Dragon. But
he won the electoral college, but he might not win the popular vote.
yeah, Moraine's eyes flickered.
Dan, give me a kiss.
All right.
That was a great joke. Come on, boom. Oh, I love you so much.
All right, so Aurora's like, hey, won't you wear like all our clothes? Won't you like dress like us? And Rand says, well, I will not pretend. I am what I am. They must take me as I am. That's like the Popeye.
Yeah. I'm strong to the finish.
I am what I am. They must take me as I am. I am Rand Althor, the Dragon Reborn. Toot, toot.
All right. Strong to the finish because I eat my spinach. I am Rand Althor.
Rand is like, fuck it. I need to go take a walk. And he's like, excuse me. And he bolts because Moraine's like, where do you mean to lead the spears to war once more? Kind of quoting the prophecy of the dragon. And he's like, fuck, man. I don't need this shit, man. I'm out. Yeah, Ryan, that was probably the best thing you could have.
Right? Give me a kiss.
Oh
right.
gosh. So Josh,
that was bro synergy right there.
did you find anything? Okay, so like,
Yo, man. Oh god.
going back to like the whole month.
Yeah, the threesome.
Right, let's high five.
All right, that's fun.
Let's high five over.
High five over the.
Well, screenshot 1, 2, 3. All right, Josh is hiding. I'm sorry. Josh just now quit the show.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, don't quit the show, Josh.
I'm sorry.
sorry.
No, please, come on, Josh.
I'm trying to talk to Kay down here, and you guys are being fucking douchebags. I mean, not that that's different than usual, but okay.
Hey, all right. Cool.
Nice. Oh, it's quiet all of a sudden.
Oh my gosh.
So going
back.
back to the month thing.
Yes. It took, so they were like flabbergasted, oh my gosh, it has to be, it's going to take like a month. And then, I have this, I'm just going to read it. In stories, things always happened as the hero planned, seemingly when they wanted them to happen. In real life, it rarely occurred that way, even for a TAVERN with prophecy supposedly working for him. In real life, it was a scratch and hope, and luck if you found more than half a loaf where you needed a whole. Yet part of his plan was following the path he had hoped for, the most dangerous part. So that's the paragraph I was focused on in this section, and I was just wondering what. I don't know what that.
Why? Yeah. Why? What makes you focus on it?
Do you have any idea? Do you have any thoughts? Because I really don't. I was like, what is the most dangerous part? I feel like he's going a little bit crazy, and we're starting to see some of the madness. He's like laughing a lot in these chapters.
Yeah, he is laughing a whole lot.
Yeah, he's acting kind of nutty. So I
think he's got sun poisoning.
Oh, okay.
You are so fucking logical.
Wait, hold on.
Now you're
just say good job, Josh.
He's been on the sun for too long.
But I think the most. So getting back to your question, I think the most dangerous thing is his plan that we still don't know about. He plans.
Yes, he keeps saying,
He has a plan to try to get ahead of the reason the month is a problem is because he wants to get ahead of the Dark Ones, the Forsaken, who in theory are like coalescing to attack him, and to hone in on his position. And if he's there for a month, he's concerned that they'll have gotten a head start, as opposed to him keeping the head start that he has by going through the ways, or not the ways, the portal stones to get to Iridian.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump into the next chapter because there is.
Does that make sense?
Yes. No. I hear you. Yeah. He keeps mentioning like I got to do what they don't think I'm gonna do. Like that's.
Yeah. So I think it's all ties back to those like that internal dialogue that he has had since Lanfear. The unknown that we still don't know is when Lanfear had him and him were pinned to the wall and they were having that conversation in the bedroom. She revealed something to him that he didn't think she meant to, but that cinched his plan. Do you remember this?
Yes.
No. I don't remember from one moment to the next.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Well, yeah. Don't be so honest, Kay. Kay, don't be so honest.
Okay, just say, oh yeah.
Yeah, just nod. Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, totally.
I know, but Josh, yeah.
I never did go back to try to figure out what that was that she revealed.
Yeah, go on.
But for real though, like, what? Keep going. Like MR saying, keep going.
Brilliant.
Like, do you want? Can you go back and find? Can you find it real quick?
What's that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, keep going. Just keep going. Follow your.
I don't have any more than that. I don't know what the thing is.
But I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Was it in these recent chapters?
No, it was like
chapters we just had.
It was after the battle in the stone, or even during the battle.
We were talking about a while back. I'm sorry. I just wanted to clarify.
Okay.
That
it might have even been at the end of the last book.
Conversation
that this all went down. Yeah.
Oh.
No, not from the recent chapters.
Okay. Because I know that they do, like, Lanfear does make an appearance here. In these
wait.
Yeah, let's jump into this next chapter then.
Chapter 50. Chapter 50.
Chapter 50.
50.
50.
Yo, 50.
Yo, 50. Traps.
The trap house. I'll be back.
I remember when Josh taught me about why are we not taking a break? What's happening?
Well, we got 2 more chapters.
It's an hour.
All right, we got 2 more chapters. So I was hoping to get like halfway through.
Halfway through sounds good. I'm just gonna grab another.
All right. Yeah,
let's get through Rand's stream and then we'll end for a break.
All right, I'm feeling you.
All right. Thanks, Ryan.
I love you.
No,
I like when you feel me. Come on.
Let's get.
You guys suck.
I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked.
I'm
We
just
found this new way of expressing ourselves.
Yeah, no, I really.
I think we lose subscribers every time we do it.
No, yeah,
we lost Kay.
I see our viewer count drop every time we make.
We should, yeah. Hey, speaking of which.
Yep. Thank you. Oh, whatever. Oh, there's one.
I almost caught her. She was chugging. Yeah.
Yeah, I need a drink.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
I'm just making the cold rocks hold over here. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Yeah, right. So yeah, speaking of which, we are on Discord. If you want to know what we look like, what this feels like, sounds like, behind the scenes. No, really, Dan. Oh my God, Dan, talk to me.
Where are you? How can I make kissy sounds with?
All right, hey Dan.
Make kissy sounds with you. Oh, all right.
Tell me the story of this picture.
I went to a Morrissey concert in
November.
Okay.
Starts with Morrissey.
I went to a Morrissey concert in November. Morrissey was amazing. He had like a 6-piece band, including 2 stand-up bass players, which is really weird, right? He also had a hammered dulcimer and a steel drum.
I'm more used to 2 sit-down bass players.
No, they were full stand up bass. They were rocking. He threw his shirt into the crowd, and I was part of the ferocious white males trying to get a piece of Morrissey's shirt. I was ripping him.
You're really revealing that you're boomers right now.
No,
You're talking about Morrissey.
Boomer CMs, cis males.
All right. I was seeing a Skrillex concert.
There we go.
No, keep
And
going.
I had taken some Molly for the first time.
Molly, okay, for the first time, okay.
And they're like, "Hey, do you want some Special K?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's like in my top 5 cereals."
K
Turns out that was a
Sarah.
drug. I like snurfed some Special K.
Dropped
I
into the
ended
hole.
up on stage with the band.
Skrillex the band?
With Skrillex the band. There was
Oh no!
their bass player was like, "Oh no, I just got COVID," and I was like, "Hey, let me take over."
Oh, you play bass! Oh shit!
So I played bass with Skrillex. A few 3 or 4 songs. I gave him a wink. I stage dived, and everyone in the crowd turned into leaves. And this is the picture that was taken as I was stage diving.
Oh my goodness!
It was crazy,
Not
right?
cool.
Dude, Sonny's gonna sue us for talking about him.
What? Who?
Well, now that you've said it,
Skrillex.
Josh,
That's his name? He has a name?
Sonny Moore? Yeah.
Why do you know that? I'm sorry.
Awesome. He's got a great YouTube. I mean, if you use Ableton Live, you should watch Skrillex's channel. 'Cause he has some really cool stuff.
I think his lovers.
Well, I
Call him
played bass
Skrillex.
for him for 3 or 4 songs. So and tell him I said hi.
And he forced you to call him Sonny or Skrillex?
Ryan, did you change my name?
What?
Glenn, you're clearly not talking to Zoomers. If you think that is what a boomer means. I mean, you're not wrong, but that's not what it means in present day culture. I'm just saying.
wow.
Oh, no. All right, what's happening? Wait, who's doing this? What's happening? Let's take all this off. All right, Brother Dan,
Yes.
we lost you. Where'd you go?
No, I'm here.
What was the last point you were saying?
I'm here. No, I was talking Skrillex. And
Yeah.
how I stage dived into people, but they turned into leaves. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
No, it's a great
That's it.
story, Ryan. It
I
was
feel-
one of my better stories, actually.
I loved it. It somehow
Okay.
got derailed. Somehow
I'm not sure what happened, but I'm still standing by my Skrillex story. And if he sues me, well, you know what? What's his name?
So be it.
Sonny Bono?
Sonny Moore.
Sonny
shit.
Evermore? You can suck these felt nuts.
Svelte.
These nuts.
Felt. Felt nuts.
Felt nuts.
Felt.
These nuts.
All right. All right.
I hear that sound so much in my life.
Chapter.
Yeah, you're right. Yes,
So
yes.
let's get to right past Rand's dream. So we're in chapter 50, traps. Rand is like, all right, I walk outside. He's like, fucking I need to use them. I need to use Moraine. I'm just want to use everyone, right? He hears smithing going on. He hears industry and all this shit going on. Really not that much different than Emmons Field as he sees it. He's like, yeah, everyone's doing just their own shit. It seems right. But he's
We're
like,
talking about the chapter 50, right?
we're talking about chapter 50. But he's like, I need to deal with Avienda. I need to get her a gift. I need to bribe her. I need to thank her. He goes over.
Thing to say about
Go
that.
ahead. So yes.
This is just there's constant manipulation between people, and I it was so crystal clear again in this chapter that people are just using each other all the time. Nobody communicates like directly with one another and says like, hey, I need this. Can you please do that thing? How about this? Do you think that's a good idea? It's just like manipulation all the way. And they're all like, even if they're not eyes to eye, they're manipulating each other in another way. And it kind of felt like I was telling Ryan about this, I don't know, like earlier in the week. That
stop talking to Ryan outside of the show.
What?
I'm
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
I was just venting.
I want to hear.
It's annoying. They don't. Nobody talks. He doesn't. Mind you, Ryan doesn't tell me anything. You just stand with a blank face, and it's fucking obnoxious. But
well, at least he doesn't have the puppet.
Yeah. No,
that's only for the bed. That's only for the bedroom.
It's not better than the puppet.
Right.
He's just blank faced. He does not give anything.
The bedroom is a WOT-free zone.
Like
I'm glad. That makes me proud.
So Rand goes and gets a bracelet from the maidens, and there's this whole weird ceremony he goes through. What do you think?
Okay, I really agree with you that there's something broken in the social relationships and interhuman health.
Well, like
of the way that these communications happen or lack thereof.
Of everybody's relationship is thank you for that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that before we go on.
Thank you. It's like, yeah, it's just the interpersonal aspect of things is really broken. And it feels like actually what I was also going to say is that Min is the only person that is straightforward with anybody. And she's like, she actually says
but even her way of being
means and what she sees, and she sees all this fucked up shit.
But look what she got forced into doing as Elmendreda. I would have agreed with you until Elmendreda, and now it's like even she is like in this game.
Good point.
Yeah.
I mean,
ooh, Elmendreda.
Yeah, she I think took on a different persona as Elmendreda eventually because she had to play a part, and then she had to fit in for so long that she kind of like embraced it a little bit, you know, because it was survival mode. And when humans are faced with these types of situations and high stress things, like you have to adapt. And she is like the most adaptable person in this book, I think.
Yeah, she has no hang-ups.
No hang-up. I mean, well, she's
right?
like always disturbed by the things that she sees.
But that's not a that she.
But it's not a hang-up.
It's not a hang-up. Yeah. It's not an expectation that.
Yeah. Sorry.
Like if she's a telescope, she's the broadest like telescope. Like it's right. I love what you're. Yeah, she has no hang-ups. Min's. You can't embarrass Min. How about that?
No, I agree. And she's the exact opposite of Avienda. But Avienda is who Rand is getting this bracelet for, right? So he gets this bracelet from the maidens, and they do this entire weird little ceremony.
I love that she... Go ahead, Jen. Go ahead.
What was your reaction to like this whole remember honor thing that like 70 fucking women did with him?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you have any thoughts?
I mean, okay, so like I have to remember. Okay, so it was everybody. He like had to like toast everyone and drink.
Right. They all poured a little tea,
because everyone came up to him and did this thing, and he was really overwhelmed, right? I don't know.
Did it remind you of any other maidens' activities, Kay?
Don't quiz me, Josh.
Well, what else do we know the maidens like to do with men?
We contractually talked about this.
You're quizzing. You're quizzing, Josh.
But
I'm actually trying to lead you, which is different, but
Just how about you tell me what it is that you're thinking about?
I do like that.
And then we can talk about that.
Your lights match your hair perfectly, though. Let's just talk about that.
Also, they go to the sound of my voice. Ba, 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 ba.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
kissing spears.
Oof.
Yeah, the maiden's kiss.
Oh, the maiden's kiss. Okay.
It's the other thing they like to do with men. This felt to me like I read it as like the matrimonial version of the maiden's kiss. It's like the rescinding of the maiden's kiss. Weirdly, it's like their blessing to pursue a maiden as your wife. That's how I read it.
Oh, to wed? So
the way to attract their attention, you know, to try to insert yourself into their
insert. That's funny
The
because
way
I
Avienda
thought Maiden's kiss was fellatio.
All right. So the way that Avienda said is they think you are trying to attract my interest. They have approved of you as if I still carry the spear.
right.
Right. I'm trying to stay in the book, man. We're an hour and a half into it.
This is our best show ever.
We're
What's
going.
going on?
Yeah. All
We're
right.
on it. We're on it. Pogo
is.
stick style. And we're going.
But she accepts the gift.
I love
And
that she calls it the same as a shackle
Right.
or a manacle. She could have been looking at a manacle. It was just like sometimes his marketing is really poetic, and that was one of those moments where it's like, okay.
And she also says that
Yeah.
that the maidens don't generally wear such things because they make noise when you're trying to stalk.
Right.
And Rand's like, "You're not a maiden anymore." She's like, "Yeah, but still." So she takes it, ferociously throws her fist through it, like, fine. Any thoughts on that?
I kind of lost where we were at. So
Yeah. It's
Okay.
I do like the idea. Like, yeah, when I asked, KSI Slide to marry me, like I put a ring on her, and it was a dom, and like now I control her. She can't do anything I don't want her to do. Yeah, she doesn't know this. I'm admitting it.
When you
publicly.
leave, you just take her ring off and put it on the shelf, and she tries to get to it, but ends up just throwing up.
No. Yeah, it's like no, she can't do. Yeah, she goes to work. I tell her she eats turkey sandwiches. Oh no.
yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Pretty much.
So Rand
Pretty much.
Rand leaves Avienda. He's like, all right, fine. Take it. That's fine. And he asks the wise women, he's like, hey, did you ask her to apologize for ruining my dinner? And they're like, nope. We don't ask her to apologize.
Show.
We don't ask them to do shit because that's a forced quote. A forced apology is no apology.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. But I'm sorry, Dan, for everything I've ever done.
I'm glad no one
Seriously.
forced you to say that.
I'm sorry.
And Ryan, for everything you've done, I'm sure you're forgiven. So Rand's like, I know she's a spy. I know she's doing this, and they're like, I don't care. Do what you want.
Oh no.
He's like, what? Go ahead.
I don't care. It's like Home Alone. Like I don't care.
She's like, she won't find what you want. And here it says, Melaine says, what we want? Melaine snapped. Her long hair swung as she tossed her head. The prophecy says, a remnant of a remnant shall be saved. What we want, Randall Thor, Karkaron, is to save as many of our people as we can. Whatever your blood and your face, You have no feeling for us.
Oh.
Fucking burn, right?
I will make you know our blood for yours if I have to lay the...
Yeah, that's a drinking obligation because it says later, quote, and what was Mullane willing to lay in order to make him know their blood for his?
Thank you. I got the
Sometimes a lay is really...
And then it says, to emphasize it, what sorts of things do they lay? So for both of those, there's... Thank you, Freud. We have...
Okay, complete that sentence. Lay the...
Well, that's the thing. No, Josh, you complete that sentence.
No, I asked you first.
Our blood for yours if I have to...
1, 2, 3, not it.
What? Lay the... body. I don't know. Body at your feet.
Lay this stupid girl at your feet, or I think the implication here is that he has to lay Avienda naked in front of him.
Ooh, hubba.
I will make you know. This is a good.
I will make you know our blood for yours.
Great tavern talk game. By the way,
yeah, how to get Avienda naked?
No, answer that. Yeah, what is that?
Too late.
What?
No, yeah, like our blood for yours. So it's like like
lay the woman down naked in front of you.
I gotta lay that bitch, and we gotta do this thing, and we gotta have that thing and change its stuff and
what is
that
happening?
Thing. I don't know.
What's happening?
Stuff?
Sounds like I will make you know our blood. No, I will like. It sounds like more like slay lay.
Slay lay.
Lay a dead body at your feet. But how would that teach him that he is them?
Tangent.
Well, and Rand also, when he's going to sleep, he thinks, quote, what did Mullane mean to lay? Why did the wise ones not care that he knew Avienda was their spy? Avienda, a pretty woman, blah, blah, blah. His breathing slowed, his thoughts became misty.
And then, boom.
And then he goes into the dream, and then we'll take a break right here, right?
Yeah. Let's do 2 chapters tonight. It's all good. All right.
Wait, are we taking a break or
we are taking a break?
Channel Todd here. There's definitely some sexual tension embedded in these next few paragraphs for sure.
Yeah, we can.
Avienda.
We only want to do 2 chapters. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm hearing stuff.
I'm surprised that came through. Hey, everybody.
All right, welcome back.
All right, we are back. Thank you, Kay Sadai. Oh, look, she is making our dinner order.
So remind me, guys, when did Avienda start acting so, whatever the word is, angry, bitter at Rand? Was it only after her return from Meridian?
No.
Good question.
No, she was like wingman.
It got worse. It got worse right after Meridian.
It could
feels
have.
like it's getting worse.
She was wingmanning for Elaine before he split.
Right. Okay.
But
I feel like like the intensity of it, like she scowled at him, like when he got back. I think we talked about this, and at first I was interpreting it as hatred. Ryan, can you turn your headphones down a little bit? I'm just getting an echo. I was interpreting it as her hatred of him for what he would do to the Aiel. But all this sexual tension that's being written into the novel makes me think more that it's like they're gonna do it. That she's angry at herself.
Oh, okay.
Like about her feelings for him, or like that she might dishonor her friendship with fucking Elaine, or I don't know.
Does she know her future? Is that what you're suggesting?
Well, she did go through the 3 arches, which show her future. So did she see her and Rand's relationship through one of them? Or did she see her betrayal of Elaine? Or is it that she saw the future of the Aiel?
Yeah, the 3 archers show the future or the past?
3 potential futures.
Okay.
So I thought that Min, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so I thought that Min was also bothered by her feelings about Rand. Like in the parts that we saw, or saw
Rings, yeah.
Min in, and like as she's Elman Dreda, and she's like acting like this more female character. I thought that was interesting that she recognized her feelings for Rand more so, like that it kept coming up, and she like catch herself daydreaming about him, and that was interesting. So to your point about like some weird shit happening, and also I think that I really think that there's sexual tension between Rand and Min and Avienda for sure.
Well, yeah.
So, scale of 1 to 10. How likely is it in your mind that Rand and Avienda will have sex right now? 1 to 10.
Oh my gosh!
10 being absolutely sure, 1 being not at all.
Oh my gosh! I think that they're gonna.
Great question, Josh.
I think 10. They're absolutely going to have sexual relations.
I'm a 9 or a 10 also. I'm assuming Todd would be too, given his statements last show.
Do they enjoy it though?
Or is it just
I don't think it's going to be
like an angry accidental fuck kind of thing?
It was like, I'm sorry, you've been berating me for so long. Here, you take this. Just kidding. No, okay, so
I don't think so.
No, not like that.
I mean, I think that Avienda might despise him for it afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, interesting.
Like she will despise her letting her true feelings come out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if we're right about her misgivings being related to her own feelings, that would be one possible outcome that could occur.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it could go the other way there too. It could be that nothing happens and that she's angry at something else, like Rand being the Karakarn and like killing all of her people. Like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of ways it could go. This is just me like speculating about like, okay, well, it's Robert Jordan. He likes people to fuck, I assume. So,
in these chapters, though, he gives her like a trinket, or he gives her something. Which
I wouldn't. The bracelet definitely leads me more along those lines.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I don't like it," and then she gives her this look,
like
and he's
beating the shit out of the rugs, and he comes up with the bracelet, and he's being all sweet about this, and she really, I think, softens for a second, finds herself softening, and you're right, Josh. You're right. She gets mad at herself about that. She's a little bit like.
Yeah. Go on, Kay.
Like, let me just beat the shit out of these rugs instead. So, I think that Josh is right about that, yeah.
Let's jump into the dream then. So Rand has a dream where he is in the water. There is a drinking obligation for the line that says, quote, "He seemed that he never before realized how good wet felt."
Oh my gosh, yes, total drinking obligation.
Drink,
I have that
yeah, like.
highlighted too.
But imagine, like that moment when you realize how great what felt. Yeah. Thank you.
And it has
thank you,
Min
RJ.
and Elaine cannonballing. Cannonball! Psh. They're like, come.
Drink
But
again?
they,
What, Dan?
but,
What just
yeah,
happened?
I
What
mean,
happened?
each was like 2, and again, there is a little drinking obligation.
Cool and wet and alone.
It was
God, I love you.
And so wet.
2 strokes.
keep going.
2 strokes would take him to either woman away from
Keep
the
going,
other.
guys.
It seemed that he had never before realized how good wet felt.
Yeah,
Yeah, if I had a real member,
yeah. So yeah, that's that was a drinking obligation. Hope you guys.
Yeah.
Did you guys think?
Okay, so here it is, and in Ruidian, Amy says you will find 3 rings arranged just so. She drew 3 lines in the air, joining them together in the middle. Step through any one, you will see your future laid before you, again and again in variation.
Okay. Oh, okay. Right on. I had forgotten that. I had assumed that the arches and the rings were the same. I guess. Right on.
Well, the rings show you your futures too.
yeah.
One shows you the past, one present, one the future, right? But I mean, I guess they're alternate.
But those are
versions of
different.
reality.
Those are not like
The arches
predictive.
take you back and back and back and back and back.
Yeah.
Go
yeah,
back
like-
and then the
yeah.
present and then the future.
No, but the testing.
Past, present. They're the past, present, and the future. Ace to die ones.
Testing. Yeah. Those are different. The testing is. I don't know if you can actually.
What
No,
arches are you talking about, Dan? The red stone arches?
We lost.
No,
Brother
I
Dan.
think he's,
He's muted.
I think he's referring to the arches as the
3.
as the ring, as the what we are referring to was the rings. I think
The 3 rings that the Ace to die go through.
No,
Yeah,
ran
that's
through.
the test.
Okay,
Right?
the red stone arches.
No, not the
Yeah,
red.
No, they weren't the
Are
red
you
stone.
talking about the red
They were
stone?
just the arches.
Rand goes through something very different than the Ace testing.
Yes.
But they are
Yeah,
three.
he doesn't.
there
What
are
arches does Rand go through?
He goes through.
You're talking about at the center of Ruidian?
the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember there being arches. The glass columns, you mean?
The columns.
Right, so-
they're
the
they're
yeah.
glass columns.
Yeah,
Alright, so-
arches. I always picture.
Of Ruidian. There's
Yeah.
the
No,
red.
Andrew,
the
thank you
red-
so much.
To me, the arches are both the Ace to die testing thing. I get their rings. The 3 rings are the testing, and in Ruidian that the wise women go through, and then the arches are the 2 red stone arches that go to
Ah,
the
Okay.
aliens.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
glass column.
exactly.
God
The,
damn it.
yes,
All
the
these
red
And-
twisted arches.
Just stupid terminology.
Do the aliens have a name? That we know of so far?
Yes, we learned both of them.
Elfin,
Okay.
Elfin,
Yeah.
Okay,
I
just making
can't
sure.
remember.
Aelfin and
I
Elfin,
don't,
yeah.
yeah. Just want to make sure. Okay.
All right. So in Rand's dream, he sees sexy women. He sees Avienda, and then he sees a woman who's like, "quote Should I allow you to be unfaithful to me even in your dreams?" And then suddenly he knew that all the other women were gone, and there was just
hubba hubba.
Hubba. She
Yeah.
it's suddenly on him. The water's cold, but her body's fucking hot. She's like, "Yeah, I gotta."
Yeah.
And this is who you interpreted to be Landfair, right, Kay?
No, I had written down
Yes, you
right
did.
here, but actually, I was speaking about this earlier because there were spider references, and I didn't get to this last time. I don't think, anyways. But anyway, there were like references.
Yeah,
about
that's,
the
Right,
spider.
so
yeah, no,
bites
that's different.
him.
That's different.
Yeah, so she bites
different?
him.
Sorry, I can. This is so low. I'm sorry.
No, yeah,
No,
she bites him.
you're right there. You're right there, though. So
The spider is Mo Gideon, though. That it's not that the woman here refers to herself as a spider, but she refers to Mo Gideon as the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Here's
talking
the
about
quote.
someone else. Yeah.
I think
That's
this is
so
Landfair
cool.
because she says that milk-hearted Elena, which remember, Lanfear always criticizes the wife of the person Rand is reincarnated as, whose name I'm forgetting right now. Help me out, boys. Luce Theron, thank you.
Luce Theron, yeah.
Ilyena is Luce Theron's wife.
Yeah, so she brings up Ilyena in these chapters.
Ilyena, right. So I think that this is Lanfear, because she always criticizes Ilyena as like, oh, that bitch, she stole you from me.
Oh, yeah, no, Lanfear is the one in the water, for sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
That was what I asked you, and you were like, oh, yeah, I wrote that, but then...
I'm sorry, yeah, that's definitely Lanfear in the water.
Yeah. I'm glad
He bites Rand, and then suddenly some guy's like, is this how you amuse yourself?
All right, okay, hang on. What is up with fucking Robert Jordan and teeth biting necks in sex? Is he a fucking vampire? He's obviously got a vampire fucking thing going on. I know the man is dead, but
guys, hickeys are rad.
No, but it's not a hickey.
Man.
It's teeth on the neck, because this is what happens to Perrin when.
Bro, I'm uncomfortable with the conversation. We don't kink shame on this in this channel.
Hickeys are so rad.
We don't.
How are we kink shaming?
Shame.
So
there's no shame.
If he wants to bite,
I'm just saying, what's up with it? Is he a vampire? He's got vampire fantasies going on.
He might.
Where does Perrin get a bite?
Perrin, when he goes under on the opium, and he has his sex dream, the first thing that happens is she nibbles on his neck, and then we get the ellipsis.
Oh yeah, she does. She does, and we do.
And we do.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like a little nibble on the neck? I mean,
right? And who doesn't want some
Lanfear
ellipsis?
does so with
breaking the skin, though.
Snowstorm.
Yeah, Lanfear does it with purpose. She's like, I should mark you. She just like bites his neck. She does a Mike Tyson on his neck. And then suddenly she's talking to some blurry guy. And here's the quote that you were referring to, Kay. It says, risk, she sneered. You fear risk as much as Mogideon, don't you? You would creep about like the spider herself. Had I not hauled you out of your hole, you'd still be hiding and waiting to snatch a few scraps. And then a drinking obligation, because
wait, Dan.
No.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm stepping in. Who's talking to who right there, Dan?
I was gonna get there.
Why do we gotta drink and then figure that shit out?
Because
we'll be addled. I'll be addled.
Why should I associate with you at all? If I must take risks, I want a greater reward than pulling strings on a puppet. Let's drink and figure out who this fucker is.
All right, let's drink and figure it out.
I had it all planned.
Okay. I think.
It's all right.
Okay, theories?
I love you.
Before I go off.
About the person that is
the man, the blurry man.
The blurry man.
Oh, who the blurry man is. Cheese and rice. No, I was no. No. I mean, gosh.
Had I not hauled you out of your hole,
just let Josh say what he thinks and then nod or say no.
Beautiful.
Josh, what are your thoughts?
Or your one solid theory that's probably correct.
I've got three ideas. I have no idea which one it could be.
Ooh, let's hear
yes.
them.
It makes me think about the thing that we've talked about before, where Perrin is in the fucking MC Escher world, and we see the three men fighting, and the flame, the heat erupts, and then Lanfear runs through the scene immediately afterwards.
Yes.
I assume. So my first theory is it's whoever flamed out, whatever man that was that flamed out, which we don't know. I don't think who that is yet. But he seemed associated with Lanfear because of that fight and then her running through the scene in my mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Second thing that it feels connected to potentially is the dream state, the mirror dream state where Perrin is disembodied, and we're looking down, and he sees Lanfear talking to another Forsaken, and they are in like a disagreement about the dream world being hers versus theirs.
Right. Yes. You go on. Yes.
And I don't remember. I don't know what Forsaken that was either.
Josh, I'm almost there. Just keep going, please.
Well, could
almost
it be the same? Could it be the same person?
It could be the same person. Absolutely. I'm just connecting up the three spots.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope.
No, you go.
I was yelling at Ryan, not you.
Oh, I see. And then
We're
the
not-
third thing is Slayer.
Oh, okay. So you think that Lanfear?
I don't know. I don't
maybe-
have a think yet. These are just the things that are connecting in my mind.
Wait. But don't we kind of think that Slayer is
Lord
Rand's
Luke.
brother, maybe?
What?
Or is that fuck? I think I'm
Rand's brother?
Probably.
I don't think it's Rand's brother. I think it's maybe someone's brother. But we thought it was related to.
Well, he looks like somebody.
Right. He looks like Lan.
Yeah, in the dream world, he looks like Lan.
Yeah,
Oh,
what?
Slayer
Lan's
does.
trying to kill me?
That's
Ah!
right. Never mind.
Yeah.
No.
So it could be
not
Slayer?
Rand.
Like
Because we already know that the heroes of the Horn can appear invisible within Tel'aran'rhiod to people who they want to. And that's what we see here.
All right, so
Rand's in Tel'aran'rhiod.
Uh-huh.
Some dude appears invisible, just like what happened where we met fucking what's her face, Brigitte, and the other hero is there talking to her, and he's invisible. So it could be, that's another fourth possibility, is that it's whoever she was talking to in Tel'aran'rhiod.
all right.
I love you, Josh.
Yeah.
That's
I
I have
amazing.
no idea which of them it is, or if they're all the same person, or if they're all different.
Yeah, for
But-
you to bring up the Heroes of the Horn while we talk about Tel'aran'rhiod is like, how dare you? Because I'm assuming like people who've read these series 20 times is still trying to figure that shit out. That's an essence of the cosmology question that you're getting at.
Okay.
Where do the Heroes of the Horn
Reside.
Tel'aran'rhiod
So we may never
intersect?
know is what he's saying.
Right. He's telling us basically like read and find out nothing.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, like, but
but
I also like, I
Grapho
love-
N.
like we started this show just hoping people would enjoy what's happening, but like I myself am like enjoying the shit out of these conversations. Like I am myself, like not only as a producer of a show, but like I'm individually like what myself personally saying, what the fuck? Great. I love it. Love it.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
Josh and I are
absolutely.
drinking to the fact that we now know we're probably not going to get a lot of answers that we really want.
Of course, yeah.
So we're just
Of
like,
course.
We should
yeah.
know that if there are people watching this show, we should know that there aren't answers.
Well, we do know that this guy is a
at
major
least
cock
at this
block.
point, we think that we're
Cock
kind of
block.
like predicting
He's
Yeah.
a
that there are
super
not
cock
going
block.
to be answers.
There
Yeah.
was a quote, I will make you enjoy this so that you will never forget, asleep or awake. Rand was going to have the best dream of his fucking life. And then
Yeah.
this blurry dude walks up and is like,
Yeah.
hey, is this how you entertain yourself? And she's like, oh, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Suddenly she's
Imagine that. Yeah,
underwater.
yeah. You're like, oh man, I'm gonna take all these
Rand
girls at
was
once.
gonna fuck.
Yeah, that was a menage a trois in the water.
No, Ram was all down. No. All the other girls disappeared.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like in essence, though, like
Wait,
there's
what?
no he felt like that was what was gonna happen. Someone like was like, nope, it's gonna turn into this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's-
No, I'm letting you try and climb
Yeah,
out
I'm
of
not sure
that
what's
little
going on.
weird hole you
Where are
fell
you
in.
going with that? Where are you going with that?
There, what? All right.
What's happening?
All right. So
Where
Rand
are you
wakes.
going with
He's like, oh, hey. He
I'm not
checks
sure
his
what's
neck. There's still teeth marks. There's still a little blood. He's like, what the fuck?
So
Suddenly,
Rand still doesn't know about the TAR, huh?
Rand knows that there is danger in dreams.
But he doesn't. But no
not-
one has told him about the wolf dream or Teleramihad
Yes.
or anything yet.
That's a good question.
He does mention later that he thinks that there are dream walkers that are monitoring his sleep. So he knows that that's an ability.
Oh, right, because then his discussion with Avienda, right. He's like, oh, those
But,
fucking dreamers, they're watching me.
Right.
Right.
And he's like, oh, you're spying my dreams even? So
Yeah.
he knows that that's an option, but he has no control over his dreams that we know of at this point right now.
But also, this dates back to Moraine asking him about his dreams in book one.
Right.
Right.
I mean, this is a drinking obligation. But an
is-
ordinary dream or something else? Fumbling a hand from under the blankets.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yes.
Big drink for that one, Joshua. That was beautiful.
Well done, Josh. I didn't even pick that one up. I have one on the next page.
I didn't either. I think maybe you need to have toddlers or
Fumbling.
Probably.
I'm not sure.
Probably.
So he realizes he's not alone. Hey, it's Lanfair. No, it's just Avienda. He's like, oh, okay. She's just hanging out. Fine. Wise ones are taking turns watching Rand. There was quote, the wise ones are taking turns watching over you from outside. They need to continue watching. And he's like, Avienda from what? And it said, Sion said that it was too dangerous tonight to go into the dreams. The drinking obligation I have is any times we have physical violence turning into utilitarian shit or whatnot. So she will have my hide for a water skin. And I was trying to imagine that. And that would be gross. To be like drinking water from like Avienda's skin that has been dried and put into like a bolo bag.
It's another thing we get repeatedly. Like, isn't that the implication Nat makes about the aliens too? The white leather that their outfits are made out of is human
Right.
human tan,
Right.
human hide.
Right. So it does exist here. So all right, thanks.
Yep.
Have my hide for a water skin. That's gross. And
Okay, so my question about this spot in the text, and this is for UK, was Lanfear trying to distract him with sex in the dream in order for the attack of the Drakars to be successful?
That's a great question, Josh.
No.
And if
shit.
so, did whoever she saw fuck up and ruin the the plan by deterring her from doing her thing?
Just say yes.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Part one is that did Lanfear distract Rand from the Drakars attacking, right?
Was Lanfear's intention of the dream sex was the intention to keep him occupied while the Drakars attacked?
Which would insinuate that she was responsible for the Drak, or at least knew about the Drakar attack.
Right. Or was it just coincidence?
Yeah.
And regardless of that, either way, did the person who questioned her about it screw up the plan of the Drakars by interrupting,
Oh,
even if it wasn't intentional?
Yeah, so we had this guy come in and was like, why are you doing this? You're jeopardizing everything with your lustful Rand lust.
Right. So how many layers of evil shit are going on? Was it all one layer of evil shit? Was it Lanfear involved with the attack and then this other person fucked it up? Or is it 3 separate things that all happened coincidentally?
No, I don't think that Lanfear has like much intention of fucking up a lot of stuff. This is just my take on her so far. She just doesn't seem to be that deep of a character. She just seems to be very very just mean. Do you want to?
Go on, Kay.
Go on. We disagree, but go ahead.
Use her beauty and the fact that she can change her outside to her advantage, and that's it. That's her whole power, it seems. Anyway,
I like this. Yeah, Lanfear
and that's just how I view Lanfear. It's not that I don't think she's like a cool character, because I think she's interesting. Yeah. But
her motivations are very, very primal.
It's very surface.
Yeah, she just loves Rand. Yeah.
What?
Well, Josh, let me ask you: the Drakkar suck people's soul?
So I don't think she was trying to do that. Yeah. What?
The Drakkar suck people's soul and then kill you. Is this Lanfear's goal with Rand?
Suck you what?
They suck people's soul before they kill you.
They eat their soul, right? Yeah. Well, that's what makes me... I mean, so if I was going to answer my own question, I would lean towards it was just coincidence. That it was 3 separate things going on, and in Robert Jordan fucking fashion, they're just all perfectly timed so that the coincidence lines up. Now, that might imply other things, which we don't know. But I think Lanfear just happened to be either nearby, which I still think she must be if she's appearing in Rand's dreams. Like I said, my theory is she's maybe like in the waste, she's either the fucking fat peddler or she's somewhere else nearby.
Okay, yeah.
Or
that would be great.
You're such a
love it if Lanfear is the fat peddler. Or like
who else?
Baron. Like if Lanfear is also Baron, that'd be great.
What?
Wow. What do you think about that, Josh?
I don't think that Lanfear is Varen. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but I don't think they are.
I mean, they're both.
I know. This is like super abstract, but just.
All right, but you're saying okay. So the plum peddler might be Lanfear.
Is there?
I'm sure I'm wrong about that. That's probably me just being a fucking idiot. But
no, I love it.
We're throwing shit at the wall here, puppet.
I know, but let's talk about it. Like, so do you think that there is some sort of physical proximity happening where
well, I think someone can channel that nearby Rand that we haven't seen, because we saw that Matt experienced the coldness from the locket during the battle, right? Like, which I'm assuming means someone was channeling. I guess we don't really know that for sure.
Wait. When? During these.
One of the things that Matt asked for was for something to protect him or like notify him when there was channeling nearby.
Well, he wanted freedom from the Aes Sedai.
Freedom from the Aes Sedai. So, if that's true, the locket has to be the thing, because it's not the spear, and it wasn't him being hung.
Yeah. So it's the thing that
or his memory is being filled, right?
You channel at Matt now, and it just dissipates.
Rolls off him like water off a beaver's back.
Like your insults to me, Josh.
So
Well, you have been putting up with them for a long time, Ryan. So you're a professional.
I'm like in the
there
Matrix.
was a car attack in Cold Rock's hold.
Yeah.
Rand sees that the Chion,
Sean?
who had
All right.
talked to them before, was being consumed. Rand, in the flame, in the void, is able to dispel that siren song and kill that motherfucker. But there's Drakkar all over the place. There's like a bunch of them. He's lashing out. He's got his sword and he's doing bars of flame. But the bars of flame,
They're balefire, right?
You're not
Bars
even
of flame.
Be more. Show us, Dan. Where's your?
well,
Are you
hold on,
tired?
let me read it. Let me read it first, and then I'll show you.
All
A
right.
bar of solid white fire shot over her from his blade. To
Thank
strike
you,
the
VR.
chest of Drakkar, dispelling the outer doorway. Bursting into flame, the shadow spawn staggered back, screaming, stumbling across the path, beating wings that dripped fire. So he was like, he had a sword, and he's like,
So
And
are the bars of fire balefire? Okay.
What?
well, this Drakkar burst into flame. This Drakkar did not like disappear per se. It just burned, right?
All right. So,
Anyways, I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
no, probably. Totally. Yup.
so they're like, wake up, Spears, wake up, Spears,
That's kind of what I'm doing to my brain. I'm like, wake up, brain.
wake up, Spears.
Okay,
Hey,
so
I don't want to hear it. It's only 9:45 where you are.
Yeah, no.
Try it being
no.
12:45.
You're not in here. Okay, there's a lot happening
yeah, you're not.
all the time.
I know. I got a
That's
brain too. I know how it works.
That's a great answer.
That's a great answer.
You're
Roar gives,
you're not in
Rand a
here.
chupa. He's like,
I'm not in
hey.
there. It's true.
Roar gives
So-
Rand a chupa.
What are we
Uh,
talking about?
Roar giving Rand the
Right.
shufa.
I'm
The
trying.
Shufa.
I'm trying, kid. So
He's recapping.
Roar gives Rand a shufa. He's like, let's battle. Rand's like, drops it to the ground. He's like, quote, they hunt for me. Let them see
Let
my
me see
face.
my face.
They can't find me if they don't know where I am. And then he starts laughing and starts running off towards the battle. We jump to a Matt chapter. Is there, or a Matt point of view? Is there anything about the Rand thing that I missed that you guys wanted to point out?
The Rand thing?
Yeah, the Rand
The Ram
point of
POV.
view before we get to
There's a
Matt.
lot going on. I mean,
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, the
So-
things he knows, he understands. The
So-
idea that they
For
they
me,
they
let
they
them see my face.
So
Yeah.
Rand, Matt sees Rand as, quote, he says that Rand's sword spurting bars of flame. The thing still shone, so a circle of light surrounded the man.
The Drakkars really like give me the feeling of the Wicked Witch of the West's flying monkeys.
Yes!
I thought that too. Great.
Why is
Yeah,
that?
that's amazing. Yeah.
What is it that's not
Crossed with like
Oh.
Nosferatu.
like
Well, I mean, like, but the
Yeah,
the
total
Drakkar are way more powerful.
I
Yeah,
was
and-
surprised that there were actual like dragon type things, you know, like
yeah.
I was very surprised.
And they like lull you into like lust before they slurp your soul.
No, it's the kiss
Josh,
that is
Josh,
the
keep going,
poisonous
keep-
thing. Will
keep
you
going.
just shut up
Lull
if
you
you
into
don't
lust.
know yet? Then don't say it, even though you read far fucking ahead. Clearly, so you can't formulate these opinions, then bring them on the show. I love you, Josh, so much.
What? You just
Wait, what was that?
All right. This is not okay.
Yeah, what just happened, right?
Okay.
They just accused me of reading ahead.
And I'm just excited. What I was trying to say is that I'm excited that Josh has so many opinions. And
you accused him of reading ahead.
I'm also excited that the Drakars have appeared.
Just apologize. Just apologize.
Dragons.
That was an egregious first reader error. This is unprecedented.
It's I'm suffering not reading these fucking
May 17th. May 17th at 9:45 p.m. Pacific.
And this is true. It is only now back in 9:45.
You just accused him of cheating. Please stand down. Stand down. Please apologize sooner than later. We can't keep going.
Let's just keep going. It's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Are you good?
So now I owe many apologies, and
you have toe.
So
thanks, Paul.
I'm hungry. Sorry.
I know, so much toe.
I need to eat probably.
Thanks, Paul. And y'all get toe.
Yeah, brains don't work well when you're hungry.
No.
Name's Joe.
Yeah, we're wrapping up, guys.
All right. Yeah. I guess
all right. So Matt's POV, awesome. Thank you, Matt.
Yes, right. We love Matt.
Yeah, I love.
It turns out that the Trollic attack was a diversion for the Drakar to try to get to Ram.
Right. Yeah. So
it was. Here, Moraine says, quote, "The pattern weaves itself around you, but when you try to weave it, even you cannot hold it. Force the pattern too tight, and pressure builds. It can explode wildly in every direction." What does that even mean? Any thoughts on that line that Moraine said?
I'm sorry, I was reading something else. Say it one more time.
The pattern weaves itself around you, but when you try to weave it, even you cannot hold it.
Oh, right.
Force the pattern too tight and pressure builds. It can explode wildly in every direction.
I think this is her just being a jerk to him about not telling her what his plans are.
Okay.
That was how I read it.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, you tell me, you of the three elves, you tell me exactly what you promise me that whatever I tell you, you won't try to stop me, won't hinder me in any way, say you won't try to use me for the tower's ends. Say it under these oaths and I'll tell you what I want to do. And she says, yeah, I'll do what I can, but you know, I'm me. And he's like, that's not good enough, Moraine.
Yeah, I'm me.
I do love how Matt intuits the battle knowledge here. That the Maiden of the Spear is like, oh, you're a battle leader. Battle knowledge.
Sorry.
Right. Hey, gambler.
There weren't enough for that, he said without thinking. They were meant to pull attention here. I think you're right, she said slowly. Are you a battle leader among the Wetlanders? Just again, more of these memories that he's been inserted with by the fucking
But
aliens.
let's remind everyone that you very, very, very early on said you think Perrin will be the leader of Two Rivers and Matt will be a general somehow. You said that.
Well, that was
very early on.
From the
not that early on. I mean, come on.
No. Okay, hey, why do you want to? Holy shit! I'm
sorry. I'm gonna eat shit.
This is not good. Yeah, what is happening?
What are you doing, Ryan?
Well, I mean, like she's knowing. Like we're yes anding and she's yes knowing, and that was crazy. It was early on.
Emphasize or de-emphasize anything?
Well, ever since we had that italicized section where Matt has the vision of him being, and again, the stuff with Perrin was pretty early on too, where we just get all these implications that he's some sort of Two Rivers leader. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah.
Goldrod.
The hawk and like all that stuff, or the eagle and whatever, right? His connection to the land and to Manetheren. And like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Cool.
So, we hear that the maidens have so it's decided that Rand needs some protection. He's the Karkon. It says,
the gray men are coming, basically.
Yeah, the gray men, the soulless. It said regarding the maidens, it said, quote, "They will watch better than anyone else," Rourke said, "having asked for the task. I do not mean to leave them alone. I will have everyone on guard." But the maidens have pretty much said, "Hey, Rand's our boy. We are going to protect him, more or less, based on this." And he's like, "Yeah, they'll do a good job because they volunteered." Which, I mean, that's how labor works, right?
Yes.
You volunteer, you're gonna get better people than if you assign them. You know.
I agree.
There's a little drama about Couladin and Savannah.
Howie.
Let's
Hey,
let's take time to say hi to Howie Stevens.
All right, guys.
This guy has been lighting up our comment section for the last month. We've been loving everything. He's going through our old first-time reader archives and commenting diligently.
I've
Yes.
been doing jokes just so that Howie Stevens will comment on him 3 weeks later.
It's amazing. He loves
Thank you,
milk.
DK.
He
Good
knows
to know.
about Melt Banana, GGLN. We love Howie. He's our peeps. I was so happy to see him live.
Howie, good to see you, my man.
Gotta stop
Wait. All right, but you're just near the end because we're.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
wrapping shit up.
So Couladin is going to cause some problems, it seems. He is going to meet Savannah. After this attack, Rand is like, "Fuck it, man. I ain't waiting a month. Apologies. Hey,
Nope.
semi-apologies to all these cats,
Eat it.
but I can't go there when Couladin's been there a month before me. I need to go now. We're going to Alcair Khan or whatever.
Alcair Doll.
Alcair Doll.
Yeah.
Dragon Khan.
So, is the reason Matt can't pull free from Rand because he's the Herald of the Horn?
Wait, Matt. Oh, okay.
What do you think? Well, if Matt was not in the waste, would he still be there? Let's ask you that.
I think yes, because he's been going out of his way over and over again to get back to Rand. And I'm assuming it's because he blew the horn, that he has a stronger attachment to Rand's future than Perrin did. Perrin's Tavernness led him back to the Two Rivers to fulfill his destiny there, whereas Matt is kind of like the dragon's general.
Those are great
That's my
questions.
thoughts, but
Those are great questions.
Well, let me ask you, Josh, if the peddlers had decided to leave 5 days ago, would Matt have gone with them, or would he have stayed with Rand?
I think something would have happened to make it so that he had stayed with Rand.
Okay. He might have wanted to leave.
He might
but
have wanted
no.
to, but something would have gone wrong.
I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
love it. Love it.
I had one other question. Fuck, I can't remember what it was now.
So Rand, when he's like, "All right, we're leaving now, baby. We're breaking custom." Hey, there is no. Hey, I write the rules. I write the songs that make the world sing. Says Rand Diamond. And at the end, he says, "There's no custom to cover me, Rourke.
Right.
I have to make new customs." He laughed roughly. "Someone had best let the peddlers know. They won't want to miss the fair, but if they don't stop those fellas drinking, they won't be drunk. They'll be too drunk to handle reins. What of you, Matt? Are you coming?" And Matt's like, "Oh, I'm right behind you, Rand. I guess I am." And then and it says behind him, he could hear Rand chuckling. Fucking Rand is just some weird laughing dude. He's the Joker right now.
Right.
He's laughing a lot.
Rand laughed
is the
a lot during these chapters, and he
like
really-
mad cackling, right?
Feel like it's a crazy kind of laughter because it's out of nowhere and it's like in the middle of shit, and it's just like like I'm
the Riddler.
and he's like and then he's talking.
Better get those peddlers to come. And everyone's like, "That wasn't funny at all." Don't laugh.
So
at
Avienda. One thing I did want to note is like how Avienda's staying by Rand's side closely parallels Fael and Perrin. There's like the way that the text was written about like her staying by his side.
Okay.
Rand was coming up the canyon now, the glow of that sword like lamplight around him in the night. Avienda appeared, running to meet him with her skirts pulled up high above her knees, then stopped. And it's like she like is constantly by his side, and then is by his side again here. The cold was getting to Avienda. Shoulders hunched, she had her hands shoved into her armpits as far as they would go.
Yep.
Was the cold getting to her, or was she reacting to?
I think it was reacting to.
Maybe she was just really, really hot.
There could be that.
It was the sun.
Which happens.
I think it was her reacting to. So this is Matt's point of view. He doesn't know about the sexual tension as much between them. It says, "Since the Drakkar failed, I fear we can expect the Soulless next, what you call Greymen. I want to put spears around you at all times." I think that's what she's reacting to.
Okay.
Because she's afraid of being the spy next to him while the spears are around him.
Yep.
And she was a maiden just until very recently.
Yeah. Yeah. For some reason, the maidens have volunteered for this task. And then I'm sure she's wondering, oh, fuck, is that because he asked for the bracelet?
Right.
Yep.
Right. What do you think?
Probably. If Ruark is like, for some reason, the maidens have volunteered for this task and he can't explain it, I would, guess that's true.
Well, what is Rand's lineage, though?
What was the question? I'm sorry. I was reading this paragraph that I highlighted earlier, which I think
Which paragraph?
We've already gone over it, but and it doesn't have anything to do with what we're saying, and I'm interested in what we're talking about. Actually.
I was talking about Avienda, the parallels between how Avienda's written about in this chapter during this battle and how Fael and Perrin are written about.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't know. It was just something that kind of was like in the back of my mind as I was reading this chapter. And then it's this thing about the cold getting to Avienda. That's what Matt sees. But really it's her reacting to the fact that the maidens have volunteered to be Rand's protectorate.
Yeah. The night was freezing, but he was barely aware of the cold. I hadn't thought about it like that.
I don't know. Just I could again.
Interesting.
As DKmoon says, but so friendly to point out. I'm sure I'm reading way too much into a lot of this, but
oh, is that what DKmoon said? Somebody said that I was like taking out the trash. I was bringing her food in. I would not take the trash out. I left because Uber Eats was here. Yay! We have
All right. Well, we got a request, Kay.
what?
The different Reno asking.
What did I do? And what?
Your Rand cackle.
Rand
We want to hear it.
His crazy cackle that he's doing when he's like losing his shit. I don't know if I can redo that, but
you do it again. You can do it.
Bring it. All right, here we go.
You know, I'm just like losing my shit, and I'm talking normally, and then you know. Like pretty much.
Very nice. That was it.
I like the clucking. I love the clucking.
Yeah. Very good. Thank you, Kay.
If I'm maybe drooling a little, it would help.
All right, so we only got through 2 chapters this week. Is there anything else that we wanted to talk about these 2 chapters about Rand? This was all Rand. We didn't get. Thank you. Thank you. We didn't get into the Elaine chapter, but we were just Rand in the waste. Any comments that we wanted to make?
Okay. You're going to have to vamp for a second and give me a second because I feel like maybe I don't know. Maybe there isn't. I was really excited about that 3rd chapter.
Yeah, I love that Egan
I rambled so much and went off topic.
We'll get there.
So often.
Over and over again, we hear that Randall Thor brings change. He has a pocket full of quarters, guys.
Pocket full of miracles.
Hey, guys, I only have a 5. No, I got you, bro. I bring change.
Oh my God! Stop it. You want people who've been sticking with us for 2.5 hours to deal with that joke?
Guy, no, I'm sure there's people laughing at that.
Why?
Joke.
No one's
Guys,
laughing at. No.
That joke. If you thought that was funny,
not one person will say they love that
come
joke.
on.
Now I'm worried I'm going to talk over you.
Come on.
Yeah, don't worry about that. That's all we do here.
Oh, God.
How about
Interesting.
Paladin dude?
Yeah,
huh?
right.
Okay.
You're a monster, but wrong in every regard.
No.
All right. Well, you got one.
No
Change
comment.
we need, Dan. Change we need.
I got this. Loved it. I got LMAFO.
No comments about Couladin?
Oh, the fool of laughing.
Yeah, I'm going to have nightmares.
Or
All right, everybody. We love you. We'll see you next week, next Tuesday.
All right, let's do 4 chapters next week. We can get through 4
good luck. Good night, everybody. Run for your lives.
Hey.
Bye, everyone.
I love you and I'm proud of you. Get to reading your filthy
This
animal.
is the way to leave.
Bye.